Michael, is like a perfectionist. I mean, every fill, everything has to be just right. So you're doing many, 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 many takes with this kind of velocity and power and excitement. You know, you gotta be in shape, you gotta be focused, and you gotta want it bad. So it doesn't sound as difficult, but when you have to do 4 songs like this and you've never heard them before, that's part of why I get called, because I can take, like in 1996, I don't know if that was mentioned in the article that I did, but I'll never forget, I was on tour with Melissa Etheridge, and I only had 9 hours to learn 9 hours of rehearsal to learn 2.5-hour show, or 3-hour show. And she turned around one night and went, man, I can tell when you're reading music and when you're not. And I went, ooh, that's not good. So I try to act like I'm not reading music when I play, even when I am. So I'm trying to be don't make it sound like reading, man. Make it feel live. But there's no way I can possibly remember. You saw Todd Zuckerman a couple of weeks ago. Anybody see that? Yeah. Right. Todd had me sub for him on Styx, 2 gigs. You know what my rehearsal was? Sound check. So, yeah. And I listened to the live tapes, and I noticed that all those complex fills were the same every night. So they became parts. So I spent 34 hours writing out all his parts. Then I went to a show and watched, and then we talked. I mean, it's a show. I mean, I got it on my notes. Look at JW. Look at the keyboard player. Look at the bass player. Watch this. Tempo change. Page turn. I mean, it was just like notes, music. We did 2 shows. That was it. But the point is, I got through the thing. But that is, man, you're trying so hard not to sound like you're reading music. But it's really difficult sometimes. Anyway, this song is called Eclipse of the Sun, Stripe.